Family. Anita. Hold up. Oh my goodness. Zaina? Hold up. I'm just a little bit exhausted right now, so I'm not even going to be on here that long. Because, of course, y'all know I'm building a studio. And if you want to see what it's looking like, go over to Zen Wombs #2 and go to the playlist Studio Build. I'm about to put up part 5. Actually, day 5. It's actually today made. I think today made day 23 that I've worked in there. It's looking so good. I'm so excited. Today my vocal booth came in, the sound booth, and I built my workstation today, so I'm just about finished that. So I'm really excited. I probably got another week in there. I'm thinking another 7 days, and which would be perfect because I wanted to dedicate. I wanted to be done in 30 days, not meaning 30 consecutive days, but 30 days that I actually worked in the building. And I wanted to do it, completely turn the shed into office studio in 30 days. That means putting the desk in, putting the shelves up, I got 2 desks, as a matter of fact. One of them I got to sand. It's a wooden desk, and I want to sand it down and then polish it, at least on the top. I do a lot of messy stuff because half the side's going to be office, the other half is studio, music studio. So it's coming out so nice though, the build. Y'all check it out and help me get some views over there. But more so than anything, watch the journey. Oh, damn. I'm on live. You can I meant to tell you to give me that kombucha because I'm thirsty as hell. Did you give me a kombucha? Yeah. You got one?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, y'all. Let me do this. I'm already tired. I need to focus. So, check it out. Zen Wombs #2. Anybody in here can put I'm not sure moderators in here yet. Put the link in there for me. For Zen Wombs 2. Y'all check out the studio build. Anyway, I'm not gonna be long. I'm really tired, but Chicago. I don't think it's going to go so well in Chicago. It might not go so well in Baltimore either with them deploying, National Guard and stuff. Because you remember, the Freddie Gray situation in Baltimore, they went the fuck off. They started destroying the city, burning that place down. And see, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, y'all, they want the M law to go down, and they know they done did everything they can to get black people to protest, to get black people out there, because we not as couth, and we retaliate. Them kids tore Baltimore up with the Freddie. I think was that Freddie Gray situation. So they about to deploy the National Guard down there. I'm not sure. My thing about Chicago, you got like hella people making videos. Already the what you call it, the government in Chicago is not with the shits, But I think it's all a setup. I think they all in it together. I don't think no government is against each other. It's all a big show. And when you got this governor or whoever that's running Chicago saying that he not with what Orange Man doing, I think it's all bullshit. That's him pumping up his city. They trying to get the Chicagoans hype. And I really think that's what they're doing. And of course, they talking about, where they deploying these troops and stuff is where our people are. So I don't think it's going to go so well, because then you have the people of Chicago that did hella videos and they saying it's not going to go like that. They're not scared of them. I really think they should take those videos down though, because they was directly calling his name, and I don't think they should do that. Not with this crazy motherfucker, but they directly calling his name and they saying, if you bring them down here, they're gonna go like you planned it to go. We from Chicago. We're a different breed. There's a lot of videos on TikTok, male and female, saying if they deploy the National Guard, the feds, and all that into Chicago, Chicago gonna go the fuck off. My thing is, y'all, that's exactly what they want. Again, so that mayor or governor, whoever he is, fathead, who is saying that he's saying the same thing without saying they're gonna fight back. They're not with it. They don't agree on it and all of this. Mind you, of course, they airing that like shit in Chicago. So that's getting them pumped. They done tried everything to get us in the streets. This might be the thing. And I don't think it's going to go like that, like they planned in Baltimore either. I'm from Baltimore. It's a different kind of breed of people in Baltimore. I'm glad I'm not there right now. I'm glad I'm not in the major cities. The Guardian said get out of the major cities. Are we starting to see why DC, major city, Chicago, major city, Baltimore, major city. He named 9 more major cities. These people not right. And like I said before, things are going to come to that. It's going to come to people fighting back physically, or people coming together and fighting spiritually. But most people don't believe in their spiritual powers. You don't believe in them. We don't believe that what can happen if we just unify. If we unified in affirmation and prayer, what we would change. Simply. I don't know. Things are changing and changing fast. And I'm seeing why the Guardians gave the warnings that they did. When I initially put the warnings out, leave the major cities, what's that, about 4 years ago or so? 2 years after that, Smart Alex was saying, I thought you said a couple years ago that we need to get out the major cities. I told you that shit you be talking just fear porn. No. It was just time for you to get your shit together. You was allotted some time. But the Guardians told me to tell you then. Because this is not about immigration right here. And then, I don't know if y'all heard, the Bloods and the Crips in Chicago are uniting so they can fight against ice cream. I think it's about to be real crazy, y'all. So I'm just saying, y'all be careful. If you are in any of these major cities where they doing what they doing or about to do it. This man is not, he crazy than a motherfucker, but he not who's running this. He being told what to do. Trust me. I was trying to say, I don't know why. Every time I try to say it, I might have said it once, I forget or lose my point on, and then I remember later, like, why can't that never just come out my mouth? Y'all ever seen the movie Damien, The Omen? It's an old movie. Put a one in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. The movie The Omen. Well, the movie The Omen, it's called, I think it was called Omen or The Omen, was about this man, and he was high status politically. I don't think he was the president, but he was high status, like up there. And his son was the anti one, and he was born. I don't know how that movie went down, but I remember when they went to the mother transition when he was born, but it's like he was born from a jackal or some shit. He was born, he had a 666 in his head. He was the anti one. Anybody ever noticed the orangutan's son? His name began with a B. Like barren land. I swear that boy give me the anti-one vibes, like it's him. And if it's not, okay, let me take y'all somewhere real quick. I dreamt of the anti-one before. A couple times. And this one particular time I was on a Greyhound bus. And the lady kept calling his name, Azazel. No Azazel, no Azazel. I had to look up and learn that was a real being. But not only is it a real being, it's a being that was at the Galactic Council that I was at before I came to Earth. That is a direct enemy of mine. She was calling his name, and then when I look back, it was a youngin', but it was a creature. It wasn't a child. It had the body of a child, but the head of some kind of creature. It was like gray and flappy skin, and it was all happy and playing. What the fuck is that? But that was her son. And then when we got off the bus, like on the bus, it was about 3 years old, and then we got off the bus and walked across the thing. It was about 6 years old. Like it was growing. This child was growing rapidly. I know by the time my dream was over, it was 18 years old, but it all happened in a day. Like it grew up in a day. And when it grew up, it grew with the face of a human, but it's not human. And the vibe of this creature, I promise y'all, I am not saying it's him, but that boy got that vibe. It's almost like the orangutan man is working for his son. I promise y'all something up with that boy. We want to find out. And then, like I said before, I looked into him, it's like, when them two, when the orangutan man and that boy goes almost everywhere he goes. And when he is with him, like the leaders of other countries and stuff, not only do they shake that boy's hand, but it's kind of like a bow. I'm telling y'all, behind closed doors, they doing some other shit with that boy. He running shit just like Michelle is. Everybody thinking it's her husband. No. It's not him, it's her. I dreamt about those two before I knew who they was, before they even was, we even see him in politics. Where the fuck did he come? Where did Obama ever come from? Why did he just pop the fuck up one day and was running for presidency? We had never seen him before. I didn't. But the dream I had about those two, that they was worshiping her behind closed doors. She'd be floating across the floor and shit. And then like the next day, this black man and this woman named Michelle and all this shit. I promise y'all that day that I was telling them the dream, it came on TV. He came on TV talking about he's running for president. He was at some kind of juke joint in D.C. It's a whole bunch of shit about this man, and he saw me in the vision that is. He saw anyway. Come next day, he was running for presidency. They on some other shit. These people not what you think they are. Neither is their boy. And plus, with Michelle, you know, nobody can touch the Queen of England. Nobody can touch her if you're not related to her. Anybody ever notice that whenever they show any president and the first lady that will go over there, nobody has ever touched her except for Michelle Obama. Not only did she touch her, she hugged her and all kinds of shit, and the lady was hugging her back. They related. You get your head taken for touching that lady. You ain't never seen her touch anybody. She touched Michelle. Look into that. And that boy, these leaders, the world leaders kind of, they shake his hand, but it's kind of a, so I looked into him. I think I told y'all this. And they were saying, when he was in school, they couldn't say his name. They was not, and this is other rich children, so it's not like, you know what I mean, he in public school and shit. He with other rich children. They was not allowed to talk to him, to touch him, unless he addressed you, and he didn't address many people. They was not allowed. He is with other rich people, with some kind of secret servicemen following him everywhere. Some of the other children that was there, their parents was bigger than the orange man. He walked with a very small group. They couldn't look this up. I'm telling y'all, I'm making this shit up. They couldn't look him in the eye. They couldn't look at him. Why? Because that's not damn the devil. That's the damn devil. Some shit. I'm telling you. He was very, very secret. His life was a secret. He never went to no function in school, not even his own graduation. He had to go do the classes and shit, but he didn't go to prom. He didn't go to no kind of function, the dances, nothing. They say he didn't go to anything. Why? He was just a celebrity son. There were other, in mind you, he wasn't presidency at that point. He was just a fucking mogul. He was just owning casinos. You talking about the man that's in charge of everything right now, got casinos and hotels and was a talk show host running the country, a talk show host. When you with the casinos, you dealing with all kind of gangsters and stuff, ain't you? Listen, y'all, be careful out there. Something ain't right. And all these people talking about what they're going to do in Chicago, they very well may do it. And there may be time for it. But I just hope they match. If that's the route they're going to take, they match what the others have. If you're talking about fighting against the military, then I don't know. This is the weirdest shit we ever lived through. This man in office that went to war against his own states. He declared war on Chicago after he changed the Department of which one he changed? What was it called? Department of Defense. Yeah. So he changed the Department of Defense to the Department of War. That's the new name of it. They was the people like, they ain't following that shit. Even Supreme Court right now then declared what he doing is illegal. He did in Chicago, in Baltimore, he did in LA. He doing it anyway. His handlers, and he do have them. They literally going against their own citizens. Like, this shit is wild. But a lot of us should have been prepared for this. We was told to stock up. We was told to secure our perimeter. We were told to get out of the major cities. Pop up in those little small towns and something. A lot of people talk about when they come to Arizona. Don't look toward the big cities. Y'all still wanna, you know, a lot of people wanna go to the big cities because of the activity and the hustle and bustle. I wouldn't go to Tucson except to get my vegan food. I wouldn't move to no damn Phoenix. Phoenix will be under attack. I'll go to Tucson and Phoenix. Maybe on the outskirts. Casa Grande or Mesa. And I'm saying maybe. You know what I know? Get to Cochise County. On the outskirts of the cities, not in the major cities. So, y'all just please be careful. Watch what you put online. If you're going to do something, you're going to retaliate and all of that, shut the fuck up and do what you got to do. Why would you put your face on it and directly address the orangutan himself? That doesn't make any kind of sense. That's wrong with our people. We talk too much. Nobody got to know. That's what you and your people doing. They talk to you and your people about something shit like that. But they gonna come for your ass first because you put it on online. Think about that. Take that shit down. You didn't have to address him like he's scared of you. Leave him no messages like it was gonna fucking matter to him what you talking about. Come on, Stacey. Wanna take your harness? No. Talk too much. Let me see what we say. Hold on. Can you hand me the carrier, please? Oh wow. Get the hell out of there. Wherever you at, when you feel it, don't even think about it. Just go. Just go. Thank you. Go get everything open, then come get them. You can take this one with you. Make life easier. You can take the two little ones now. Mister. Go ahead, baby. You gotta go to the other side. I always wait to get out my window. Go to your life. Okay. You wanna see the puppies real quick? They got bigger. You can't stay in there, Mary. Get out. You don't ever say shit first. I think that's why he be acting like that when he in there, because that's his little joint. Come on, Cal, go ahead, you got the bugs in. Here we go, let's get the babies out. Hold on. Demi, you gotta get up. Come on. Come on, Dem, let's go. Come on, Mama. Good girl. Let me get the babies, okay? They're not in there yet. You were stepping on them. Stop these, Doc. I'm just so sleepy, y'all. It's a good day's work today. Who we got here? Big fat, big mouth Tila, big fat. Look at this. If he ain't turning out to be a polar bear, I think he gonna be hairy like her. Look at that there. That's one. Every day, they changing every day. Ugh. These are, like I said, stop. I think she be trying to eat them or something. They're getting fuzzier and fuzzier. Look. This one is Junior. Well, no, it's a girl. They're so fat. I can't close my fingers around them. They're only 2 weeks old and they walking. And I ain't talking about like push. They walking. They walk. There's some water programs. Hi. Who is this? This is Ceka. Okay, go somebody. Hold on. This is Dewey. Hi, Dewey. I love Dewey's tail. Right, one more fat ass. Come on. And Champ. Hi, Champ. Okay. All right. Okay, y'all, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all soon.